Hey guys, this is North back again with another video. Today's video, I'm just coming to you with a follow-up to my best pickups of 2024. Now, I believe I only mentioned 10, so these are going to be some of the ones that didn't make the cut. So this is just basically be a part 2. I can't seem to, because I don't log and try and log all the fragrances that I got throughout the year. It's hard for me to remember because there's so many things coming in and going out, and so these are ones that I know that I picked up this year that didn't make the previous list that I picked up in 2024 that I'm happy to have in my collection. Let's go ahead and get it going. So I'll make this one pretty quick. I won't go too much into the notes and release dates. I'll just briefly talk about them. The first two that I'll mention are from the house of Guerlain. This was, again, the year of Guerlain for me. This is when I really got into the art material line. I owned a couple before, but I didn't have access to getting them for less than retail until this year. So I was able to pick up a few of those. These are not from the art material line, but these are limited edition ones, and they are the Shalimar flankers. So this is Tonka Millésime that I was able to get. I mentioned this one before, and then I was able to actually get the Iris Millésime. So cool. Now, I mentioned that I'm not a big fan of Iris as a dominant note in fragrance, but it's sort of something I do love it in fragrance, as you know, like a complementary note, but not as like the main star. I do like the Tonka one a lot, but I did want the Iris one because of course I got a deal. But also I do want to have some like representation of things, of certain notes that I haven't gotten to know yet. Another one would be like sandalwood, for example, and that's why I ended up getting that LV Lovers. Still on the search to find another one. So I'm happy to get these and have these in my collection. They're only 50 ml, so it's not too much juice to sort of get through, and they're sort of collector's item. I haven't tried the Jasmine one, but I was able to get these in, and these are not impossible to find, but impossible to find in store. And that's sort of how I came across most of the fragrances that I own. Let's keep it moving. The next fragrance is from the house of Cartier. I'm not the biggest fan of the house of Cartier. I was trying to pick up on the L'Azur collection, the Hours collection, and I was able to get 2 of them. This one I wanted to put on the list, and because for some reason I just like it. It's something that I just weirdly am kind of obsessed with, and this one is called Perdue. This is number 11. Now this one, it only lists vanillin as the main accord, and this one is just like a weird, sweet, like doughy type of scent. Some people mention maybe it smells like vanilla and balloons or something like that, but for some reason this one, it just speaks to me. I like this scent a lot. It's just weirdly addictive. So that's one. The next fragrance I want to mention is another amber scent. I mentioned that for me, amber scents sort of, especially the spicy amber ones, seem to get a little redundant to me. And I saw this one, the older formulation of it, so I just decided to pick it up. And this is Ambre Fétiche. This is more of a dry, spicy amber scent. These are the type of amber scents that I like. But again, when you smell the amber scents next to each other, you can pick out the differences in how they're unique own thing. And so this one has its merits to it, and I'm happy that I was able to pick it up. I still have to get to know it a little bit more. I haven't even had a chance, I think, even to get a full wearing out of it, which has been a problem of mine. Let's keep it moving. Next up was one that I had been wanting to get. I wasn't a big fan of it. Originally, it took me a while to come around to it, just because these fragrances are not cheap. But I was able to get this 2015 version of Bois d'Argent. And so I got this one. As you see, the C and the D are separated. So you know, this is before the current formulation of it. I was able to find this one, This is one that I want to wear a lot more of. I also am a fan of Anique Monardo. I do want to do a video of the Anique Monardo fragrances that I have. I don't really get too much into perfumers, but some of them, you know, I like a good amount of their work. And this is one that I like, and she's done Bois Harmony, which was my first art materials from Guerlain. So I was happy to finally get this one in. I remember I bought the new one, and then right after I bought it, this one popped up. So I got this one and then sold the newer formulation. I was glad I was able to get rid of it. Let's keep it moving. The next three I will mention are also from the house of Dior, and these are the very expensive attar or oil collection. So I was able to get Rose. This one is famous for I gotta think of his name. Aaron Terrence Hughes saying that this particular rose oil is the one fragrance that got him into wanting to be a perfumer. So I was happy to get that one. The next one I got is Ambre. Ambre, this is another spicy amber. This one is very, very good, but these are so expensive, only for 3 ml. And in the Middle East, you can get oil that come in quarter tola, half tola, a whole tola. A quarter tola is only 3 ml, and that's what these are. Even though they come in like bigger bottles with the thick glass, it's only 3 ml, and I forget what the retail price on them is. It's like $300-400, something crazy like that. And the last one that I want to mention, even though I have 4, I only want to mention 3 because these are ones that I had to have. And the last one is Oud. Now this is the only one that I have because I thought that they were all discontinued. Apparently the Rose is discontinued, but the other 2 have the C and the D separated. But this newer one, this Oud that I got, I thought it was going to be C and the D separated as well, but this one has it conjoined. So this is a newer one, but this is a crazy animalic type Oud. To me, it's more of a musk. That's what it more smells like, and that's why I like it. I mean, I believe that the name's a little bit misleading, but the smell of it, if you like deer musk, dark black musk is what they call it, then you would like this scent. And so these 3 I'm happy to have in my collection because they're very, very expensive. And so because I was able to, even at the deal that I got them for, they're quite expensive for only 3 ml of oil. All right, let's move on to the last one. This last fragrance should have definitely have been in the first video, but it just wasn't for whatever reason. And for me, this fragrance is like signature scent worthy. I ended up getting the 200 ml bottle of it. This is from the house of Hermes, and this is Agar Ebene. So this is a 200 ml bottle. I initially got it in the 100 ml bottle, but then I decided that for whatever reason I wanted to get the 200 ml because I really, really like this scent. This is my favorite from the Hermessence line so far. I don't think it's the fan favorite, but for me, smelling this, the only 2 notes that are listed are oud and fir or fir balsam. And to me, it has like a leathery type of vibe to it, just like a fine leather bag. And I just think this is just a sophisticated scent. Again, it's signature scent worthy. It's very, I think a woman could wear it, but I think that it's very classy, masculine, old money type of smell. And so I ended up picking it up in 200 ml. So now I have to figure out a way to get rid of the 100 ml to justify having this. But this should have been definitely in the first video. But I'm talking about it now, and hopefully y'all will be able to follow up with a review or something on it. So that's it, guys. That's part 2 of the best pickups, my best pickups of 2024. What are some of your other fragrances that you picked up this year that are noteworthy to you? Please let me know in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.